Hi, this is Essential Self-Care Strategies with Lisa Machala from the Collaborative Body. And today I have with me a special guest. Sara Barnhill is here to talk about essential oils. Our topic today is how to select the best quality essential oils for your personal use and for the use in your household. And before we get started on that, I just want to say a couple quick things about Sara. Sara has been working with essential oils for a number of years. She is an executive leader with the Young Living Essential Oil Company, one of the leading companies for essential oils in the US. Sara loves to teach others and help them fall in love with essential oils as a natural way to promote health and well-being. And she offers local and remote classes and workshops. And thank you so much for being here, Sara. I'm looking forward to learning about how to understand information about selecting quality essential oils. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Sure. Let's just jump right in. What are the things that are important to look for in buying quality essential oils for use on yourself and your loved ones and in your household?
Okay, so first let me say, if you don't know what exactly is in the essential oil that you're using, where it came from, how the plants were grown, how it was distilled, where it was bottled, you're taking some risks. So what gives essential oil their power is the hundreds of constituents in each oil and the synergy, how they work together within that oil. So if you have an oil that is synthetically made in a lab, it may have the same chemical formula, but it's not going to have the same effects. So it's important how the plants are grown, when they're harvested, how they're grown, how they're harvested, how they're distilled. Each plant has different needs in each of those areas, the temperature that it's distilled at and so forth. And not all companies individualize. They kind of, it's mass production, they do them all the same, and that doesn't work with essential oils. And then I would say the essential oils, they have to be tested and retested at every stage of the process. When the plant's harvested, when it's distilled, before it's bottled, as it's bottled, and that's going to assure the quality, the purity, and the effectiveness, quite frankly, of the essential oil. So I have a few questions for you you might want to ask of an essential oil company when looking at how pure are their oils. So you might ask, do they have their own farms? Do they use pesticides, chemical solvents, fertilizers? You don't want to put those things in your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the farmers and the owners. Can you ask some questions? You want vulnerability or openness. If they're not willing to answer those questions, then probably they're not following the strictest guidelines. So that's my best advice for you in that area.
Okay. So if I'm as a consumer, going into various, whether it's grocery stores or even home decor stores, you see a lot of products that contain scent or fragrance, and the labeling on it says that it's essential oil. And I'm talking about everything from like laundry detergent to scented candles. What are your thoughts about mass-produced products that have essential oils in them? What can you tell us about that in terms of quality and safety?
Yeah, well, essential oils have been around for thousands of years. But nowadays, it seems everybody's jumping on the essential oil bandwagon, right? Because people are looking for natural, holistic ways to take care of themselves and their families, and that's a good thing. The essential oils are usually added to these other products to replace fragrances. Now, that's a good thing, because the fragrances that are in products are usually some of the most toxic ingredients in the products, and they don't have to disclose what's in their fragrance. So if they're using an essential oil, that's probably a good thing. If it's a pure essential oil, and we have no way of knowing, it may be synthetic and then it's all the same as the other stuff they're putting in there. But so that could be a good thing. However, I will say that when you add anything but a natural carrier oil or another essential oil to a therapeutic grade essential oil, you degrade that essential oil. You lose some of the effectiveness to it. It damages the life force of that oil. So those products, if you buy a deodorant that has essential oils, it's going to smell better. It might be slightly less toxic, you know, if they're not using other fragrances, but it's not going to have the therapeutic value that you straight, you know, essential oil would have. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. That's really helpful. I mean, it's a very thoughtful way of sort of breaking it down and looking at it. So it sounds like even reading the labels isn't necessarily going to be a safety mechanism, because a lot of manufacturers don't have to disclose their fragrance ingredients, so you can't really know exactly everything that's in the product. Is that true?
Yeah, fragrance is one of those red flag words that could mean any number of things.
Wow.
But, you know, trade secrets, they don't have to disclose.
Okay. And I'm guessing that with, like most things, with quality comes cost. So can you speak a little bit to pricing of essential oils and how to use price as part of the barometer to understand whether or not you've got a quality product that you're looking at?
Absolutely. And if ever the term, you know, you get what you pay for applies, it's with essential oils. It really is. I wish I had the exact stats in front of me. I don't, but you know, it takes like 5 foot by 5 foot plot of lavender to make a bottle of lavender oil. You know, think about growing 5 feet by 5 feet square foot, you know, of lavender. It's not cheap. And then you have to, you know, harvest it and distill it. So if you're buying a bottle of lavender for $7, you can't buy those lavender plants for that, you know? And think about the cost of spraying a field with pesticides versus having people go out there and hand pick weeds and, you know, harvest flowers by hand and things that are really required for the best quality. It costs thousands of thousands of dollars more per acre to do that. So it matters, and you do pay for quality, certainly.
Okay. So you get what you pay for, and buying a bargain essential oil probably means that what you're getting is perhaps inferior grade, or perhaps something that's been diluted with other product, or just generally not worth investing in because you're not going to necessarily see the therapeutic benefit. Is that a fair statement? Okay, great. Exactly. Okay. Well, it's been another eye-opening conversation, Sarah, and I thank you so much for being here. And I understand that you have a special offer for our viewers today. So why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's been my pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for asking me to join you. I would be happy to answer any questions anybody has. Feel free to email me at 817-SARA@gmail.com. Also, if you want to email me the word offer, I have an offer of $25 product credit if you become a member with Young Living Essential Oils. I also will send you several resources, some tips and hacks for essential oil use, diffuser recipes, safety tips to use with essential oils, and so forth. So I'd love to hear from you and love to help you however I can.
Great. Thank you so much, Sarah. Those are some great offers, and I really thank you for making those available. And I'll look forward to talking to you on our next video for essential self-care strategies. Thanks so much.
Look forward to it.